done through the surgery?
Let's see, I've had lipo before. I've had my breast done 4 times. And
larger, or just
well,
bad
I went
job
larger, then I went smaller.
Plastic surgery is a luxury, not a necessity. Well, you know, she was very honest with us about getting breast implants. Not that she could be dishonest, because if you've ever seen a picture of her before, it's clear that she had something, okay? That's all. Kelly said that before she got her breast implants that she used to wear bra pads to see what the feeling was like before the surgery of her breast. And possibly her nose, but she didn't talk about that. You know, I wore the chicken cutlets also. Yeah, these are breast implants for those of you who are new to the show. How you doing? The breast implants. I'm already a large frame woman. I just wanted breasts to kind of...
They trying to say something like I said her twerk win smelled bad or something.
Everyone was blow drying me down. It was very frantic, just to get me on stage to sing. I didn't know what was going on with my body or my health until I even got back.
If you thought Wendy Williams was done being messy just because she got sick, you better think again. She is back, and this time she went in on all the celebrities who are supposedly walking around with a stank BBL. Now, when it comes to these celebrities getting dragged for having smelly BBLs, it's been a thing way before Wendy put her messy boots on to talk about it. And actually, there's a real reason why some of these girls start smelling so bad after they get a BBL. Apparently, the fat that is transferred from one part of their body to the other sometimes dies, rots, and creates a musty odor similar to that of a dead animal. Some of them end up catching infections, bacterial growth, or just have poor post-op care. Oh, and did I mention they literally can't sit or lie on their butt for weeks, so cleaning their cheek crack becomes a whole chore. I know, it's nasty, but this is what some of your faves are willing to go through for a dumb track just to still end up getting cheated on by the natural girlies. And I know someone comes to mind when you hear about these BBL girls getting cheated on: Cardi B. You see, even before Cardi made it big in the industry, she was already getting cheap work done in random folks' basements. She even admitted herself that she got one done for $800 from a random lady in Queens. There was no numbing during the procedure, so she was left to feel crazy pain, and she even said the BBL leaked fluid for 5 straight days. Yikes! The injector later got locked up for allegedly offing someone with the same mess, but it didn't stop there. Even now that Cardi is rich, she has still been accused of having a stank BBL. These rumors came up not too long ago when folks started saying that Stefan Diggs left her because her BBL was stinking. Some people even went as far as comparing her to a trash bag in July or dead raccoon. It got so bad that Cardi ended up jumping on an X space to address it, and baby, she went off.
First of all, I don't know who made up talking about people BBLs stinking, blah blah blah, BBLs. I don't know what type of video saying that shit about herself, but bitch, that's you. That's you. If you don't know how to wash your ass and you have bad BO, that's on you, bitch. That could never be me. And also, I've been having a fat ass for 15 years. I know how to wash this. Bitch, better wide open that ass cheek and twirl your fucking fingers around with some Dove soap. And every other month, motherfucking soak that motherfucking white vinegar. Bitch, I'm Caribbean. I'm Caribbean, bitch. One thing y'all mamas don't ever play around is, you better learn how to wash that ass. So I don't know why make y'all mother think that type of rumor. Bitch, I was a stripper. I was a stripper. You had to smell good. All the time. All that time. I was raised by women.
But it didn't stop there. Nicki Minaj has also been dragged through hell for apparently stanking up every room she walks into because of her BBL. Orlando Brown actually kickstarted this mess. Nicki seemingly confirmed it in a podcast with Joe Budden, where she admitted to also having random illegal doctors inject silicone into her when she was still living in the hood.
I mean, it's not like a nose job hurts down the road. Did she have a nose job? I don't even know that to be true.
I mean, you listen to how the fuck she's talking. Sounds like she got her throat, fixed and changed, and her nose, nostrils, and all that shit's weird.
What are you trying to take away from Nicki? She's the greatest female rapper of all time.
Nicki's tired. Give your pussy a break. If you understood how much your hates you, you would hate your back. Because you'd never be friends.
A smelly vagina.
Ah, man, you can see it in her pores.
I look at her and I imagine a water-like, if anything. She's got to have a good scent, fragrance.
She sounds like she always has a dick in her mouth.
When I was
killed me for it and was like
Wait,
mad
what?
at me. Yeah, it was,
She almost killed you?
Yeah, dog. Like she put me through a lot of bullshit.
Nikki?
Yeah, bro. Her whole team f***ed me bad. Like
why?
Annoyed, very annoyed. Like very annoyed.
Nikki.
Yes, very annoyed.
Anyway, as I said, Nikki made things worse for herself when she showed up on an interview with Joe Budden and said she was receiving injections in people's basements. She said she felt the need to do it because she used to spend a lot of time with Lil Wayne and his associates at the studio and heard them spend hours hyping up women with big clappas.
With Wayne and Mac and all these boys, and all I would hear them talking about is big butts. I didn't feel complete or good enough. This is what you're supposed to look like in the rap culture, and I don't look like that.
But that was you telling yourself that and not anyone else saying that to you.
No, yeah, they never told me that. Well, no, I'm lying. I think Wayne, and I think they said stuff sometimes jokingly. Even if they're joking, they don't know that the person is not finding it funny. But to a young girl, when it's from someone like Lil Wayne, it matters.
Now, you'd think that with all these stanky BBL allegations and how these women have ruthlessly been getting dragged, there would be less of them doing it. But it's quite the opposite. Like K. Michelle. She is actually one of the few people who has openly discussed all the complications she had after doing it. Back in 2012, K. Michelle got silicone injected into her butt, a surgery that was done by a random man in Atlanta. She also had fat transferred from her stomach to her rear and hips, along with a nose job and a breast augmentation all around the same time. She said she wanted to look like a Coke bottle. Now here's where it gets really dark. About 5 years after the surgery, she started experiencing migraines, fatigue, and back and leg pain. Her body was reacting to the silicone that had been pumped into her. And these weren't just little aches. This was life-altering stuff that started affecting her ability to work, perform, and function. In 2018, to remove most of the silicone, it took at least 4 surgeries just to get the job done. 4. But even after those 4 surgeries, it wasn't over. K. Michelle revealed she underwent 13 plastic surgeries in just 1 year, trying to remove the butt injections she had received. 13 surgeries in a year on the same issue. Let that land. The hardest thing for me was learning that no matter what I do and how many surgeries, I will never get that silicone out of my body. It will be forever in me. I will never be fully healed.
But imagine if you don't have the money to get it out.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got these big old, you got these butt shots, and you're in pain, and you don't have any money to get it out of you.
But with the injections, it's actually a liquid, which is why I always felt like Kay wouldn't be able to get a reduction, because people who have had this done to them, I actually did watch one lady who has had even more than K. Michelle injected into her. I mean, she is actually kind of deformed, and she's actually starting to tear her body up because of the stuff that she's injected. But anyway,
Then in 2021, K. Michelle went viral after a video of her dancing on Instagram Live, and her butt appeared to burst or shift dramatically on camera. Blac Chyna is also right next to Michelle when it comes to celebrities regretting their BBLs. In fact, she had a whole interview with Wendy where she told Wendy directly that after she had her daughter Dream with Rob Kardashian, she had to get liposuction to have some of her BBL taken out because it wasn't looking as good as it used to look anymore.
I went larger, then I went smaller.
Okay.
So like I was like, this is just too much. Like it was just too much. I was like, it was like.
And your butt, is that natural?
No, I went and got something done. I had like got lipo because after I had Dream, it had became it was like out of control. So I had some of it taken out.
Now, in 2023, she decided to reverse everything, and the removal surgery was a nightmare. The procedure to remove the silicone was supposed to take 4 hours. Instead, it took close to 9 hours. Whatever the silicone mass was in her buttocks kept clogging the machine and breaking the machine. 9 hours. On the table. Because the silicone was so built up inside her that it literally kept breaking the surgical equipment. Her plastic surgeon, Dr. David Matlock, recalled spending more than 8 hours removing the injections and expressed how lucky China was that she didn't suffer more serious complications. He said, "The physical dangers of getting illegal fillers are many. You can have infections, abscesses, sepsis. Sepsis patients can die from that." She also dissolved her facial fillers and got rid of everything in an effort to show people what she actually looks like underneath it all. By 2026, the reversal process was essentially complete. She's spoken about leaving behind the Black China persona and embracing her birth name Angela White, saying the removal of her implants was part of reclaiming her body and her identity. And then we have Latto. Latto's story hits different because she is one of the very few people who has been completely straight up about the whole thing from start to finish. As in, she confirmed it, explained why she did it, and then turned around and told other women not to do what she did. Latto revealed in a Cosmopolitan cover story that she got a BBL and 360-degree liposuction in 2020 when she was 21. She said, "I got a BBL in 2020. I also got 360 lipo. That's on my stomach, back, sides, and whole torso." She said that after signing her record deal with RCA at 21, she could finally afford to eat what she wanted. She gained some weight and the internet started calling her bad-bodied. She said, "Everybody on the internet was calling me bad-bodied and stuff, so I feel like that played a role. I started being a little insecure about my body." Latto said the bullying got so bad even after her initial surgery that she even considered getting a second round of surgery to maintain her post-op physique, but changed her mind and hired a personal trainer instead. And of course, we cannot talk about these women with bad hygiene without bringing up Sexy Red. You see, the thing with Sexy is that even without the BBL stuff, she has been slammed a lot for just being an overall nasty person, all the way from having multiple STDs, her allegedly sleeping with men who have 100 bodies, making a lipstick line inspired by all the infections she's allegedly ever caught, and getting accused by her baby daddy for purposely infecting people. It got bad that a Chicago rapper, Von Off, jumped on Facebook and accused her of giving him an STD that had his wood smelling funky for weeks. "I just got out the shower and my D still stank. What the F, man?" He replied to this post again a few days after making it and said, "I had effed Sexy that night. And remember what I said about Sexy admitting to being infected with multiple things? Well, she made this post on Instagram that said, 'Me at the doctor waiting on her to tell me why my coochie stank.' And right after this, a video also resurfaced of her admitting to catching chlamydia from her ex.
He with me, baby.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, go take that girl. Yeah. Of course, a nigga gonna choose me.
Right. I'm a fan.
So this what happened. He was in the car with her, and he like, I gotta use this bitch to bust my hooks. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Do what you
So
got.
what's a bus? What's
Bust a jug.
Okay.
A play. I'm like, okay, go ahead, go hop in the car with the bitch. So they got in a car accident. He left his phone in the car accident and left her at the scene. Cause you know, he can't be in the car, he gonna get locked up.
Right.
So he left her.
Clearly
She went through his phone and saw a video of him eating my coochie in the phone. And she posted it on the internet.
Okay.
But I ain't never
it's,
had
that's
it.
the most
Pretty
common.
Yeah, very common.
This what happened. Me and my nigga was together, and we broke up because he was cheating on me. So then we broke up. Then I went and did me. Then he
shit.
did him, and then
Y'all
we
got
missed
together.
each other, came back
And
together.
something went right.
We both was like, what the fuck is this smell?
Oh, shit.
I'm like, ugh, what's going on? So
Did y'all
then
go
we
to the
both
doctor
went to
together?
the doctor. Yeah, went to the doctor together.
And y'all will probably not believe this, but the wife of Pastor Jamal Bryant, Dr. Carrie Turner Bryant, also got sommed with stinking BBL allegations. And this was even more embarrassing because she's the wife of a whole pastor. She had no business even getting a BBL in the first place. Like, ma'am, what are you doing? The rumors started after videos went viral of her wearing revealing clothes that showed her alleged BBL. People dragged her so badly for this that Pastor Jamal literally had to step in to defend her, and that was still not enough to help her. In fact, it got both of them dragged for filth.
I needed to get this straight. I needed to deal with it head on. Because the other day, the internet went crazy about a dress my wife had on. Now, they didn't say anything about the $4 million that was raised for the United Negro College Fund. They never mentioned that she prayed until heaven came down. They never said anything about this was the largest fundraiser for for HBCUs in the country. But insecure, jealous, petty, small-minded people got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. Now you got to help some people because some people have embraced the full knowledge of ignorance without any assistance for understanding. The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. But because you ain't never been nowhere and ain't never been exposed to nothing, I needed to set the record straight. Y'all don't like this. I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress. And I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not. She ain't mad to y'all. She mad to me. The good thing for John the Baptist is John the Baptist is a man. Because there's a double standard in church when it relates to women, and it's abysmal hypocrisy. You got outer shape preachers who rail on modesty but have never preached a sermon on obesity and gluttony. Our misogyny has become institutionalized and cloaked under spirituality. Today, if a man falls out at the altar, you will let him lay there. But if a woman lays out at the altar,
Now, as I said, this didn't help her case. It only got her dragged even more by other pastors. Some called her a 304, and the others said Pastor Jamal was a bisexual PIMP who allegedly got his wife to do procedures on her body so he could allegedly service her to other men for freak-offs.
A preacher presented his wife the other day, and I guess you call that a flesh-colored dress. I don't know. It's black dress and flesh color. It gives the illusion that she's not wearing anything underneath. And I heard the preacher, when he defended her dress, by saying, first of all, he bought the dress. And then he said, I want to address people who don't know anything, who haven't been anywhere, who don't know nothing. So I guess our objection to a man of the cloth presenting his wife in public looking like a $2 whore.
Lil' Kim has also come under fire for her extreme transformations: nose, lips, cheeks, brows, breast implants, and BBL. Literally every part of her has been touched and altered by a doctor, and from the looks of it, she isn't going to stop anytime soon. Some reports say she got booty implants that went wrong, had severe complications, multiple blood transfusions, years of pain, and had to have them removed. And if you've been following her, then you know she's been getting called botched for years now. She used to deny it, but when it got too obvious to deny, she finally admitted to getting work done, claiming that she did it because all the men she was with all used to cheat on her with women who were lighter and more curvy.
Yeah, you thought it was Photoshop, bitch. Thought it was Photoshop, bitch. Yeah, thought it was Photoshop, bitch. Y'all want me to be ugly and insecure so bad, but then you would be out of work. Stupid bitch. Yeah, you thought it was Photoshop, bitch.
Cow bungalow, bitch.
Girl, we were actually hoping it was photoshopped. Anyway, Vivica Fox also woke up one day at the age of 60 and decided it was time to go lie down on a surgery table and have a BBL. So basically, a video went viral of Vivica walking into an event in white jeans, and the first thing people noticed was that her back cheeks were looking bigger than usual. And this wasn't your usual homegrown cheeks. It was giving very much BBL, and of course people wasted no time in dragging her for doing this to herself. Her ex-boyfriend, 50 Cent, also saw the video video, and he had something to say about it. The first comment he made has since been deleted, but people were quick to get screenshots, and in that comment, he was basically saying he wanted to spin the block on her. Anyway, once the blog started posting his comment about spinning the block on her, he backtracked on what he said and then went on his Instagram to clown Vivica for her BBL. He posted a screenshot of an article about the comment he made and said in the caption, "Who said I was spinning the block, man? Damn. Ain't gonna lie, that booty was good though, I think." Kim Kardashian has also been slammed with a lot of BBL allegations. And even though there is more than enough proof that she really did get work done on her body, she has pretty much spent her entire career denying it all like her life depends on it. Like in 2011, she did an X-ray on Keeping Up with the Kardashians to push back on butt implant rumors, knowing good and well that she did it. In 2014, she denied the butt implants and injections on social media while talking about post-baby body changes. She later finally admitted to it, but she still denied the BBL, claiming that she only used Botox. You cannot make this up. Now, when it comes to Wendy dragging these celebrities for having a stinky BBL, sources say she feels more than qualified to speak on it because she has also had her own share of procedures, and never once did she use it as an excuse to stank. Wendy got full-body liposuction and breast implants back in 1994, and when she admitted it publicly at the time, she was actually suspended from her radio job for talking about it. She said on her show, "There was a girl named Wendy who was vilified, hung, suspended without pay." She's described herself as a poster child for plastic surgery, but that didn't stop her. She later got a tummy tuck and went back for more liposuction. She told People magazine, "I just wanted to fit into good clothes. I wanted the body that matched my personality." She even filmed herself getting Botox injected into her jawline on camera and aired it on her show. No shame whatsoever. She also had, and this is the one that surprises people, vajayjay rejuvenation surgery. When Real Housewives of New Jersey star Dolores Catania came on the show and listed her procedures, including a BBL, Wendy revealed that she also had new vagina surgery after giving birth to her son. Now, here's where it gets really messy, because Wendy Williams has said some things about other people and their bodies on that Hot Topics desk that people did not let slide. She would regularly put up before and after photos of celebrities on the screen behind her and comment on their procedures. When she talked about Aubrey O'Day's plastic surgery on her show, she put up before and after photos and said, "What did she used to look like? She's really young. You don't start doing that stuff until you get to a particular age. She's going to have to keep up all that filler and work and stuff." Aubrey O'Day saw this and went off on Twitter, telling Wendy to say it to her face and clearing her calendar for the confrontation.
Look, even though you're 47, you could...
Oh, she's 34. Somebody else was 47.
Because, wow. Sorry, Aubrey, but you could pass for a woman in her 40s.
One person reacted to this saying, "I'm sorry to say it, but the stench is real. People don't understand that's an actual wound, and it requires wound care." Another person said, "Women competing against other women to look like something most men don't give a damn about. Black women are naturally beautiful." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Wendy exposing all these celebrities for their alleged stinky BBLs? And do you think it's in her place to do this, considering she's one of the pioneers of plastic surgery in the first place? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.